So just like that, Chicken Lily is dead. Is he really dead? Like, we see him separate, but is he dead? If so, that was very anticlimactic. It really was. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not a big fan of Lily. Like, I'm not a big fan of his design or anything, and I think we can all agree to that. But with the way his power was, the way Shunsui and how his Bonkai wasn't really effective, and then Nanao comes in, and then his attack comes in, reflects, and just kills him like that, I'm just like, that's very anticlimactic. That's the only word I can really describe this chapter. And also, not much really happened, if you think about it, because it took about, like, 6 to 8 pages for us to get back to the point of the last chapter. Like, it was just mainly flashbacks to just stuff we already kind of know, and then also getting to see, like, you know, the build-up to what the last chapter ended off of, with, you know, Shunsui coming in and helping out Nanao. So half the chapter was pretty much just like, what? And then the last half was like, God Trumpet, which, like, holy shit, the power of that thing is fucking crazy. I'll talk about it in a second. And then Chicken Lily, he's done. He's like, just fucking dead. He just shatters in the wings. Chicken wings. So, okay, so the brother of Shunsui. Let's talk about him. The brother of Shunsui, his design, okay, his design is very plain. Like, I thought I was looking at Genjo for a second. I'm like, what the fuck is that Genjo? Like, his design reminded me so much of it. Like, I come into this chapter, and I was half asleep, okay? I was half asleep, I sit down, I'm reading this chapter, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the fuck is Genjo? Like, wait, what? Just, like, am I looking at Genjo and stuff? And then, eventually, I realized, like, oh, yeah, that's his brother. It's crazy. The design of the character is just so similar to these other characters we have seen. Just like, Koobs really didn't really dive into, you know, Shunsui's brother's design at all, as you can tell. But, yeah, the brother design, like, what? And then we come to find out more about the hairpins, of how, you know, Shunsui carries on the 2 hairpins, and how, you know, the husband and wife had 1 each. We got to see more clarification of that, so we already kind of knew about that with the last chapter, so there's not really much to dive in with that. But moving on, though, Nanao and her inner thoughts. That is something I want to talk about. So Nanao's like, this is how, like, you know, it feels to battle or something. The, like, way she was talking was, like, one of her first main experiences fighting like she was doing, and I'm thinking, like, what? Like, you're telling me that she is a vice captain, and she was able to not fight or fight to that extent or anything. I'm like, what? So, just some questionable things at the moment. And then later on down the chapter, you have it to where Chicken Lily, that God Trumpet, is just like, holy shit. This is what I want to, you know, talk about the most. So, the God Trumpet, just the straight up, the area of effects of the God Trumpets. Damn! I'll give Lily one thing. He may have had a terrible design. He may have been one of the most uninteresting characters personally to me in this recent arc. But damn his destruction that he can cause. What he just did with that God Trumpet. Holy shit. What he just did. Like, that God Trumpet just gone. So, I will give Lily that. He does have a lot of power. And that power was his undoing, of course, because the power got reflected back into his face, and he just dies, just like, it's gone. So yeah, I mean, that's about it with this chapter. The chapter is just very simple. I mean, there was not really much to talk about. I mean, you just have it to where Shunsui comes back, we have that little brief flashback, Lily dies, and the power reflects him, and God Trumpet, of course. That's pretty much it. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, how do you all feel about this chapter? Because, personally, the best way to summarize it, it was anticlimactic. I don't know if Lily is dead or not. There is a possibility he could be alive, because we have seen that he can regenerate. So, there is a possibility he could be alive. But, for now, I'm just going to say he's dead until I see next chapter. If he's alive next chapter, I'll take back my words. I'll eat my own foot. But, for now, if he's dead, anticlimactic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.